Good morning. Welcome to my word for the day. I'm Lee Watson, a business advisor, an adventurer, and a person who just really enjoys good words. And that's why I have embraced the idea of virtues, which are just a bunch of good words. These are virtues cards, and each one of them, well, these cards are from the Virtues Project behind me. Great organization. These are just a bunch of good words, and I don't know what that was. Sincerity, optimism, confidence, charity, compassion, thoughtfulness. I mean, just there's 100 in this deck. And I typically pick one for this brief show. This will be about 10 minutes long. And I'm going to concentrate on one of the words in this deck. And the word today is idealism. It's a great word. It's one of the best things about idealism is it requires us to think and dream and create a picture of something that we'd like to manifest in the future. And that's such an exciting thing. Okay, let's just dive right in. Idealism is having a vision of what is possible and wanting to make a difference. It is caring passionately about what is meaningful in life. Idealists see things as they could be and have faith in the power of change. We put our principles into practice. We don't just accept things the way they are. We dare to have big dreams and act as if they are possible. Idealism doesn't mean that we are idle dreamers. No. Idle dreamers just wish things were better. Idealists do something to make things better. We make the ideal real. Idealism is our word for the day. Great word. So there's a quote on the back of this card from George Bernard Shaw. He writes, "You see things and you say, why? But I dream things that never were, and I say, why not?" Great quote. And that's where idealism really shines. It's creating things out of nothing that were based on a dream at one point. So what does the practice of idealism look like? I have a dream. I have a plan. I have faith in the highest possible outcome. I walk my talk. I persevere. I make a difference. I'm thankful for the gift of idealism. It helps me to realize my dreams. You know, this is part of every goal-setting step, is this big, for me, I call it the big idea dump, but it's all about spending a little time thinking and dreaming about what could be, whether it's a personal thing, a relationship, or education. I mean, there's all kinds of things that it could be. It could be business. It could be creating the business of your dreams that supports you and your family. It provides you with a legacy. It produces good things for people. And wow, this sort of stuff starts as dreams. You've probably heard about people who talk about, yeah, we started this company when we were in a restaurant and we were talking and I wrote the idea on the back of a napkin. That's the beginning of a dream. And that's how things work. And they do work. If you want to know more about this, just contact me. I'd be happy to tell you how my process works. And by the way, if you want to talk about this or anything else that I talk about during this word for the day, there's a number. Well, actually, there's an URL, businessbeyondnumbers.com/contact. There, you can just click on an available time and have a free 15-minute call with me. Just talk about whatever you'd like to talk about, whether it's the virtues or business or anything else that you can imagine. I do that because I can and because I think it's a good thing to do for people. So take advantage of it. I hope that you'll appreciate that opportunity, like every opportunity. So as you know, I wake up every morning and I'm thankful. I'm thankful to God. I'm thankful to my wife. I'm thankful for the warm bed that I get to live in, or cool house that I get to live in. I mean, there's so many things around us that are just wonderful and beautiful in nature, in the things that we create, in the businesses that we create, in the relationships that we nurture. So many good things. And I am really thankful every day for that. Okay, so here's the Virtues Project again. If you want to get a hold of them, it's virtuesproject.com. And great organization. They're in over 100 countries. They've been doing this for over 30 years, and they have special events going on too. So, and then in fact, there's one coming up this Saturday. Of course, I don't know when you're actually seeing this message. So go to virtuesproject.com and check and see what they're doing that might be of interest to you, and that would be a great thing to do. Okay, I want to thank our sponsors, all the people behind me who support Green Cow and the things that we're doing, and you know, the community that we're building, the things that we do to try to develop good things in people and in businesses. And so the sponsors are super helpful to that. And I want to thank the people who watch this. It's the people who watch this, who send the little thumbs up and hearts and the shares and actually leave some comments from time to time. Those are so meaningful to me. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the things that you do to let me know that this kind of stuff matters in your world. This is not divisive. It's not something. I'm not going to tell you how to get ahead in business by doing things that are unethical. I am all for doing the right thing and making sure that you are that person that people go to when they want something, advice, business, they want whatever it is that you're creating in the world. And the easiest way to do that is to practice the virtues. You know, there's just in this deck alone, as I mentioned, there's 100 different words. And if we learn these words and practice them every day, only good things will happen. I mean, if you're generous, if you're sincere, and if you practice charity and thoughtfulness and responsibility, independence and resilience and enthusiasm, there's just so much good that comes from this. Well, today our word is idealism. And idealism begins with a dream, but it's not, and how is this put here? Idealism doesn't mean that we are idle dreamers, and those people just wish things were better. Idealists do something to make things better. They make the ideal real, and that is so important. All these wonderful ideas that you have every day, capture them, because those ideas can become reality, and there's a process for that. The process is relatively simple, and it starts by sitting down, giving yourself the permission to sit down for a few minutes or 15 minutes if you can, and just think about all the things that you are passionate about, things that maybe don't exist yet, and use all of your senses to develop a picture that's colorful or not. I mean, use all of your senses to taste and hearing and smell. I mean, just really think about something that you're passionate about. And that is the beginning of idealism, which can turn into goals, and goals turn into all kinds of things. Yeah, those are good things to do. Okay, I want to remind you, of course, about my free calls. I'll do that as long as I can, as long as people are interested in talking to me about something. So do the free call thing. I want to help people and I want to help businesses. My expertise is basically in small businesses of many kinds, because I have been in small business my entire adult life. And It has been good for me, and I am so thankful. So the call, that's a good thing. I want to remind you to do something nice for somebody else today. And if you have the resources to do something really nice for a whole bunch of people, do that too. Be that light in the world. Be that person who spreads joy and peace and love and idealism and all the other virtues, because that does make a difference. This world is a challenging, tough place. And the more people we have who practice things like idealism, the better off we're going to be. I'm sure of it. I've seen a lot of changes in the world in my lifetime, and I know that the the positive things that we can contribute to the world absolutely do make a difference. Okay, well, be that source of hope and light, and do something that makes a difference today. We are all responsible for making this the best day we can make it. Okay, I will see you soon. Make it a great day. Bye bye. Da, da, da.